Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM Kakadash, the honors to my elders and apostles, teachers and great millstone who teach and rule well, and salutation to the Akim across the world. May the election be upon your households. God Shalom. So today I want to talk about something based upon a video the brothers of Rotterdam just made. Okay. And it was entitled that we are the most hated upon the earth. You see? So let me grab a few precepts. Okay? Because where did the hate start? Well, actually the hatred, okay, that the so-called white man has against us starts all the way in the book of Genesis. Okay? The story of Jacob and Esau, the two brothers. Okay, which Esau is the forefather of the so-called white people. Okay, they are not white. Okay, they are actually transparent because you can see their blood through their skin. And Jacob, okay, the forefather of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, the Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High. Okay, so this is Genesis 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, because his father died. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. You see, so even in the beginning, okay, Esau tried to slay his brother Jacob, okay, and even till this day, he's trying to slay us, okay, us Israelites. That's why you see us being shut down at the streets, till this day, for example, in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, so that's where it all began. Okay, the hatred for our people, man. You see. So let me grab another precept. Okay, because really there's my WhatsApp. Really there's nobody of the nations who goes aside to ask how we are doing. Okay, you see, nobody goes aside and to ask how we do. So let me grab it in the book of Jeremiah. Let me see, the music is a bit too loud, man. Jeremiah 15 verse 5. This is Jeremiah 15 verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Okay, pity, meaning who shall... Basically the scripture explains itself. Who's gonna go aside to ask, hey, are you alright? They're not gonna do that, man. They don't give a fuck about us, basically, man. To say it point blank, if you call it like that. Okay, they really don't care about us, man. They act in your face like they care about you. Meanwhile, they act like they have been going through harsher times than us, man. Oh, they always be like, yeah, you know, the so-called Holocaust was really really bad, and they still honor, you know, the death of you know what I'm talking about, them so-called fake Jews. Okay, every year in the month of May, okay, they honor the deaths. Okay, meanwhile, when we speak about slavery, where hundreds of thousands, millions of our people got, you know, got tortured, got killed over hundreds of years. Okay, when we talk about that, they be like, yeah, that's in the past, you know, let it go. You then they pull a picture, like a quote, like, yeah, in order to move forward, you need to leave the past behind, something like that, you know. Then shit like that pops on their mind. Meanwhile, the scripture says that there has never been done worse to a nation than it has done to Jerusalem. Okay, to the Israelites. Okay, let me see if I can grab that. Let me see. Which scripture is that? Let me just look it up on the internet. On the earth. So like yeah. To Israel. No, I remember that now. For on the whole earth and not been done. God, this is the one. Daniel 9. Let me go to the book of Daniel. Okay. Let me see Daniel. Daniel chapter 9. Okay, verse 12. Here it says, Daniel 9 verse 12. And he confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judge us, by bringing upon us a great evil, for under the whole heaven had not been done as had been done upon Jerusalem. You see, so there has not been things worse done unto any other nation, any other people than have been done unto the Israelites, man. The slavery, okay, the genocide of the Native Americans. There has not been anything worse than that, man. Basically in history. Okay, the scriptures are clear, man. They explain this scripture right here just explains it all, man. There has just not been done worse unto the Israelites than any other nation, man. So when people think that God is all love, okay, really he is not only love, man. He is like a father that punishes his son real hard if he doesn't listen, but still loves his son. You see, that's us, man. We are the apple of his eye, but he still punishes us if we do wicked. Okay. So let me see what else I had more. Let me see. Let me go to the book of First Maccabees. Let me go there. To the book of First Maccabees, because really, all the nations have been against us, man. All the nations have been, how do you say it, getting apart in trying to destroy us as a nation. Okay, let me go to First Maccabees 2 verse 10. It reads, what nation had not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils in our kingdom? Okay, the kingdom of the Israelites. What nation had not a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? Meaning, what nation on planet Earth has not have a part in our kingdom, has not stolen from us, okay, has not had us in captivity, basically, okay, look down upon us. Also, you see, every nation is guilty. They are guilty. Okay, when you go to the judge, they slash the hammer. They be like, yeah, you're guilty. Okay, all the nations are guilty, man. Okay. So, let me see. Hey, this music is too loud, man. Yeah, better. Yeah. So as I was saying, all the nations are guilty, man, of having us in their possession and doing wickedness with us. You see, so let's also go to the book of Jeremiah 10, verse 25. Okay, it says here, Jeremiah 10, verse 25. Pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob, and devoured him, and consumed him, and have made his habitation desolate. So the nations, they are symbolically eating us up, man. They are devouring us. Everywhere we go, we need to work twice as hard as other people to basically accomplish something in this wicked society. Okay, everywhere we go, we are being looked down upon. Meanwhile, everybody want to be like a so-called black man, but they don't want to live the life of a so-called black man, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, everywhere we go, our habitation is desolate, but for the most part, it's the most horrible in Babylon the Great, man. Okay, Jake, just be walking the street, okay, doing nothing, just staring, the police grabbing them, okay, and shooting them because they feel scared. So, some dumb shit like that, okay. But these nations are gonna get it, man. These nations really are gonna get it, man. Okay, they're really gonna get the punishment of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Okay. Let me see. Let me go to that right now. Let me go to the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 27, I believe. 27. Let me start at verse 26. Mark 13, verse 26. This is what's going to happen. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. So all the people of the earth are going to see Yahawashi coming in the clouds. Okay, coming with the chariots, so-called UFOs, with great power and glory. Okay, verse 27. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth, of the uttermost part of heaven. So YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, okay, is gonna gather the elect from all the corners of the earth, okay, because we have been scattered throughout the whole world, okay, and the elect, then what is the elect going to do? Okay, you will have the 144,000, and they are gonna be sent back to the earth, basically to destroy to destroy the earth even more, man. Not to destroy the earth itself, meaning like all nature and all animals, but destroying the society, okay, destroying the armies of the nations that are coming in the upcoming World War III, for example. Okay, point judgment, and really the anger of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is gonna be in the elect, okay. So Yahweh, that's how we are part of that number, you see. So let me go to Jeremiah 16, verse 16, because right now the prophets, they are prophesying, okay, speaking on the things that are going to happen, okay, and soon they will be turned into hunters. So let me read it. Jeremiah 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishes, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Okay, so the fishes are the prophets, okay, and they shall fish them. Who? The elect. Okay, they shall fish, but fishing does not mean that you will catch everyone, okay, because when you go fishing, for example, you throw out a fish net, you will have a lot of fish, but some fish you don't like, you will have a little bit of stones, you might have some crabs, some lobsters. Those fish you don't like, you throw back into the sea, for example. But the fish you do like, you keep in the net, okay, you keep them for yourself, you see. So the scripture also says, many are called, but few are chosen. So only a few of the Israelites, okay, of the chosen people, only a few will get this truth and will return back to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI in order to get salvation. Okay, so let me read it again. Jeremiah 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishes, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. Okay, so nobody's gonna be safe, man. Not in no bunker. Okay, not in the holes of the rocks, no bunker, no hill. Nobody's gonna be safe, man. Nowhere. When YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is gonna come back, okay, the nations are gonna be scared. So back to the point I was gonna make, that they are gonna get it. Okay, let me grab a quick precept on that. I believe it's in the book of Revelation. The verse, let me see which verse it was. Let me see which verse. Gone. Revelation 11, verse 11. Because we read that Yahawashi will come with the clouds, okay, meaning he's coming with the chariots. People are gonna see a so-called UFO invasion, man. They're gonna be scared. Okay, Revelation 11 verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Okay, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Okay, the enemies are gonna look how the elect is gonna be delivered. You see, and they're gonna be afraid, man, when they see these so-called UFOs in the skies delivering the children of Israel. Okay, they're gonna be real scared, man. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear when they see what? The salvation of the elect. Okay, the elect of Israel. And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. Okay, they shall be amazed. Of course you're gonna be amazed when you see UFOs coming. Okay, so-called UFOs coming, beaming up people. Okay, shooting laser beams. You're gonna be hella scared. Of course you're gonna be hella scared. Okay, meanwhile, this is the salvation that is gonna come for the elect of Israel, man. Okay, so right now, the Most High, He's not all love, man. Okay, let me just prove that real quick. Let me go to Exodus 20 verse 3 to show that. It's not Exodus 20 verse 3, right? Let me see. The Lord is a man of war. Exodus 15 verse 3, Salakia. Exodus 15 verse 3. This is Exodus 15 verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Okay, he's a man of war. How can you say that he's only love, only peace? How can he why would he make humans with all these emotions, meanwhile he only has the emotion love? How can we get that? That doesn't make any sense, man. Okay, the Lord is a man of war. Okay, in your body there are cells fighting diseases. Okay, it's the one versus the other, good versus evil. Okay, you have day and night. It's always the one versus the other. So there is war always continually around us, you see. So the Lord is a man of war. So when he's gonna send his son, okay, Yahawashi, back to basically destroy the wicked, what is gonna also happen? The elect will be gathered, okay, and the elect of Israel is gonna be put back, of course, in the land where they belong, okay, because right now, we first grab that we are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You see, let me see where I can grab that. I can also grab it in that book of Isaiah 11 verse 11, but I had another one also. Let me see. Mark 23 verse 17 or 27 also, but let me read this first. Isaiah 11 verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Petros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. Okay, because we have been scattered throughout all the corners of the earth. Okay, verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Okay, so to further prove also that we have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, let's go to the book of Matthew 13, verse 27. Matthew 13, verse 27. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds. You see it just like we read earlier, from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. So this also shows you that we have been scattered throughout the earth. Okay, and there are a lot more precepts that show you that we are scattered throughout the earth. Okay, but the point, let me see. The point is that we cannot basically save ourselves, man. We need YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, because He's the only one who can redeem us, and He's the only one who is gonna bring us back into the land. You see, so we cannot go just go on a plane, on a plane and then decide, okay, today we're gonna go to back to the land of Israel. No, it's not gonna happen like that, because a lot of people, a lot of scoffers try to say, yeah, why don't you just grab the plane and go back to the land of Israel? Okay, because the Lord is gonna do it for us. You see, let me grab that. Okay, let me see where I put that precept. Yes, Jeremiah 32. I believe I'm gonna close it off with Jeremiah, with this chapter, because I like this one. Let me see, Jeremiah 32. Let me start at 37. Jeremiah 32, verse 37. Behold, I will gather them out of all countries, whither I have driven them in mine anger, and in my fury, and in great wrath. And I will bring them again unto this place, and I will cause them to dwell safely. So let me read it again. Behold, I will gather them out of all countries, whither I have driven them in mine anger. So all the countries where the Most High has driven us in His anger and in His fury, okay, He's gonna what? He's gonna bring us again unto the place, okay, the land of Israel. And in my fury and in great wrath, reading on, and I will bring them again unto this place, Israel, and I will cause them to dwell safely. So, if the people in Israel today, would be the real people, then they would dwell safely, right? But that's not happening right now. So they are just not the real people, man. Okay, they are not the real Jews, man. But anyway, let me continue. Verse 38. And they shall be my people, and I will be their God. Okay, I will be their power. Verse 39. And I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me forever, for the good of them and of their children after them. So in the kingdom we will have basically the how do you say that? The laws will be put in our inward parts, so that we cannot sin anymore, you see, and we have one way, because we will all follow the ways of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Okay, we will all follow His laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, let me read on, verse 40. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them, that I will not turn away from them to do them good, but I will put my fear in their hearts, that they shall not depart from me. You see, so we will never depart anymore from YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and also will He never depart from us anymore. That's the new covenant that He's gonna make, that we are gonna keep the laws, statutes, and commandments perfect. You see, verse 41. Yea, I will rejoice over them to do good. Let me read it again. Yea, I will rejoice over them to do them good, and I will plant them in this land assuredly with my whole heart and with my whole soul. Okay. Verse 42. For thus saith the Lord, like as I have brought all this great evil upon this people, so will I bring upon them all the good that I have promised them. And one of the good things is that we are gonna be brought back into our land, man. You're gonna be brought back into the land of Israel. You see, another good thing is that this whole society, okay, is gonna be done away with, and that we are gonna rule in righteousness, of course. Okay, We are gonna be in the kingdom, we're gonna be rest. Okay, it's gonna be beautiful, basically, man. So, like I was saying, all the people, they have been against us, you know, they're hating us, they're hating on us. Okay, they are persecuting us, killing us. Okay, meanwhile, they are touching the apple of the eye of the Most High. Okay, the Creator of the universe. So of course they're gonna get punished for that. You see, and we just have to return to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Okay, He's our power, man. He's our God. You see, He's our God. He does not love everybody. Okay, He has. Let me grab that as last one. Okay, and then close it off. Okay, because He has chosen, of course, a certain group of all creation to be close unto Him, okay, and to bless them. You see, let me see. Let me go to the book of Sirach. Okay, you can also call it Ecclesiastes. And I just use this Bible app because it has the Apocrypha on it. Okay, Sirach 33. Let me start at verse 10. Sirach 33 verse 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge the Lord hath divided them, and made their ways diverse. Okay, so Adam, it was not just one woman and one man, which were called Adam and Eve. Adam was the whole group of people which was created. Okay, the whole group of people which was created. Let me show that real quick. Genesis 5 verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made He him. Male and female created He them. Male and female created He them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam. You see, in the day when they were created. So it was a whole group of people being created. But that's another lesson. It was just to show you that real quick. So to go back to the point, let's go back to the book of Ecclesiastes 33 verse 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge the Lord had divided them, and made their ways diverse. So He has divided the nations, okay, which means there is no unity, like, yeah, we are all one love. There's no such thing as that, okay. The Most High has divided nations, okay, for certain purposes. And one nation, the children of Israel, He has put close to Him, okay. Verse 12. Some of them had He blessed, okay, the Israelites, and exalted, and some of them He sanctified, okay, set near unto Him, you see, and set near Himself. But some of them hath He cursed and brought low, okay, Esau, the Edomites, and turned out of their places, okay, because right now you have to see it like this, otherwise it's gonna be a contradiction in your head. So the nation of Israel, okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indianos, the Native Americans, we are a blessed nation, okay. We are a blessed nation, but we have curses poured upon us because we did not listen to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. On the other hand, Esau, the Edomites are a cursed nation, okay, but right now they are in a blessed state because they are living in their kingdom right now, you see. So overall, we are the blessed nation that is set near unto YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, you see. And Esau is the cursed nation because, how do you say that? Esau, the Most High is using Esau basically as a whipping stick, okay, to punish us. But for how do you say that? because they are being used as our punishment, they are also going to be punished because they have put their hands on the children of Israel. Okay, so it might sound unfair, but they actually put forth their hands against us when our affliction had the ending. Okay, yeah, I keep saying this is the last precept, but let me see. Let me just grab it, man. Affliction had an end. Okay, just bear with me. Let me see. So like when our iniquity hath an end. Iniquity hath an end. King James Version. What was it again? Ezekiel, that's it. That's the precept. Ezekiel 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, perpetual meaning everlasting, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in a time of their calamity, in a time that their iniquity had an end. Okay, so when it was not needed anymore, they still forced the killing upon us, okay, torturing, okay, abusing their power. So that is why they will also be punished by the Most High YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. They are gonna be put into slavery themselves for 1,000 years, and after that they will be exterminated as a nation. You see. So yeah, for no confusion, you know that the soul cannot die. So we don't know what will happen to their souls, but the nation of Esau, it will be exterminated. Okay. But to go back to the whole conclusion of this video, it is that the nations hate us. Basically, they see us as low life, low status people. Okay, and right now we are in a low state also. That's true. So we have to wait upon YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI to redeem us and to put us back into our land, okay, the land of Israel. So we will be, how do you say that? Be flourishing, be good again, basically, man. To just say it simple, okay. So Yahawaah, it was not too long and not too many precepts. But with that, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Kakadash, double honors to my elders and apostles and teachers of great millstone, and may the election be upon your households. God Shalom.